They think so. They think our whole mind is in the spirit. We are not material things. I mean, it's all connected. Look at the nature, how clean it is. Who cleanses it? You go in any forest, any place, it's always very clean. Who looks after that? Who washes it? And this is so unnatural, absolutely unnatural behavior. To live like animals, worse than animals it is. They don't take their baths. It's all there. But there are lots of psychological problems, I tell you. Because if you take abnormally something, thinking it is a good thing, you develop such terrible problems psychological. It's ego stuff. It's ego stuff. I went to this Santa Cruz, and the way people were there, some of them were horrified. One fellow came, he took out most of his clothes, and he was smelling like hell. His mouth was smelling, his body was smelling, just like a tiger, I should say. Tiger is better. Just I can't understand. He's a human being, educated fellow. And we went to have lunch with some person. It was before Santa Cruz. We went there, you remember? That place we went to for lunch. And we were sitting on a bench, you see. And the whole thing was so stinky. Because somebody has sat there. We had to change that. One must get rid of it. One must develop sensitivity to it. Untidiness. I can't understand. Look at God. God is so tidy. He has made his nose, his eyes, everything so nicely. Isn't it? And they are not spiritual. I can tell you this will also misnomer, because I've seen now hippies. They find me very, very materialistic. They are very worried about their belongings. They are very miserly. They will live on others' money. They'll rob their... They can do anything. Because they have no self-respect. So, I mean, one should also see the bad things of this cult. The good thing is there because they are not aggressive, maybe like the other side is. But the another side is horrifying. There are two types of devils. Right sided are called the Daityas, Danavas. The left side is the Rakshasas. They can become Rakshasas. They can do any kind of grotesque thing, any kind of grotesque thing. Some of them are indulging into horrible things in India, horrible things. Rajneesh has got all that lot, that kind. Gutters, absolutely gutters. As the worms in the gutters don't feel anything dirty, they don't feel. You see Rajnish's this thing now. He has got the film. You won't be able to eat your food for 3 days. Everything done on mass level. So, when I'm saying all that is coming up. Now another thing is that they dress up also like that, in rags. They dress up in rags, you see, like beggars on the street. And the clothes will be absolutely what you can call them, dirty, antique, I don't know what to call, what color. This is just laziness, simple laziness actually. They wear something and go around because they don't want to exert at all. Lazy lump. But the boots are there of the same style and they catch hold of it. I would say all the hippies must throw away all their clothes, most of them, which are like that. It will help. It will definitely help. You have many like this? Throw them away. Just throw them away. Just don't keep them. Try to select clothes which are more clean looking. Alright? You can have only 3 or 4. You need not have many. Throw away the rest of them. I mean, the whole tendency is towards that. They think they look like saints by wearing this nonsense. They are just like beggars in India. Our Indian beggars dress up the same way. I can understand because they want to beg. So they wear such clothes that excites pity, you see. So very dirty clothes. They'll wear some sort of rags, they'll have torn clothes. But here the very well educated go in for that. For what? Also maybe that they want to show that obviously they are very humble people. Maybe that. Or to excite the pity of others. It's a masochist style behavior. So just to excite, everybody should feel, oh, what a poor thing. The whole behavior is like they are too intelligent and they work it out. I tell you, I was amazed. Hair never combed, never properly done, with lices in the head. Horrible, and beard. I mean, do you think God likes such people? This is a misunderstanding with people. Prophet. Which prophet was like this, I don't know. I have not known of any prophet who looked horrible like this. I mean, I don't know which one they are saying. I think best thing is all of them should use oil. That's the best thing. Let them start using oil. Oil the body, oil the head. Oil. Then these brutes will run away. That Santa Cruz crowd was. We had a gentleman, Sikh gentleman with us, who was extremely upset, that why should mother come to this crowd? She said I should not put my foot down there. You remember? I was very upset. He thought how? I thought they should not have brought me there. are very ill-mannered, extremely jerky type. There's no finesse about it. There's no, sophistication. I don't say it should be artificial, but we are human beings. We cannot be like animals. You see, the way animals when they slap, they remind me of a bear. Have you seen a bear slapping? And when it just comes, stands before the TV like that, finished, done, no mental activity. When they clap also, they'll go on like this, you see, just like a monkey, looking at one side. They don't know what they are. It's idiotic actually. Every way. They are seekers. That's why they are important. But how can seekers go about like this in a group? And all these mad people must understand they will become lunatics. Really. They are in for it because all the lunatics will jump on them. I have seen certain lunatics with those pants, baggy pants, exactly like hippies. If you put a hippie and a lunatic, you won't be able to know. There's no difference at all in any way. That's what happened in Santa Cruz, One lunatic came in and he looked like a hippie. And now see how he was. I said, now, you're not getting realization, I'm sorry. Doesn't matter to work out. He said, no, it has to work out now. And we didn't know he was wearing a wig, you see. Took out a wig and there was a big bald head below that. He said, you better give me now. But we somehow or other tried to get rid of him and he went at the back of him. And then Gregor was standing there. There was some sort of a talk. I don't know what happened. And he just hit Gregor. Went into that. He was a madman. He was absolutely mad. But among all the hippies, he was lost. We couldn't make out that he was mad. He came from a lunatic asylum, from a mental hospital. And we could not. They said, if you tell even to the police what is that, they'll put him in the mental health. Because all hippies look the same. How are we to make out who is mad, who is not? And another one took out all his clothes and sitting in such a funny manner, I didn't know how to look at him. All strange people, You are seekers. You must have self-esteem. But they don't take their baths, imagine. They don't take their baths. God cannot like people who do not take their baths. Simple thing I must tell you. Even nobody will like you. Tell me, Jeremy. Supposing somebody is smelling, will they like you? Right? Only Rajneesh may. So one should pay attention to one's own being. After all, if you have to go to God, supposing you have to go to the temple, the women will wear their best saris. So you have to present yourself to God to show that gratitude, that we are so happy that you have given us this world. But if you go like this, like beggars, what does it mean? What does that mean? That there's no sense of gratitude in your heart. And they'll wear all their ornaments if they have to go to the temple. They'll take their silver out, put everything, decorate all the offerings in that silver thali like that, and carry it. So it looks so beautiful going to a temple. A woman going to a temple in India is so beautiful. She'll take out all her things, she'll comb her hair nicely and present. The best sari she'll wear. Me too, in the church. Most of the ladies and men go there just to see the clothes only. Isn't it?
And the boots,
And the?
And the boots.
And the boots. That's what it is. But at least, thank God, people wear proper dresses. Otherwise, if the hippies go to the church, I think the boots were run away. It's a very funny cult. I want to condemn it out and out. Absolutely. The cult is wrong. All the Sahaja Yogis who are coming from that should just throw it away. Like as we say, Catholicism or any kind of fanaticism is wrong. In the same way, this fanaticism of hippism is absolutely wrong. It's going to destroy you all completely, will be good for nothing.